Alright, so you're going to be mad at me. You're not going to have as much of a quality video. I just spent the last decent video with quite a bit of quite a bit of commentary, not as much gameplay. Guys, he's here. If you're watching this video, he didn't kill me and take over the channel. However, if you did see the video, he did record a game. My roommate just walked in.
Yup.
That would be Mr. Seatown in the background. However, I want to go over a couple of things real quick. Pro Series Mosh Pit has been added in. It's basically the basic version of the league play that we should be getting. We're kind of being cheated. I will say, we're kind of being cheated as a community. There's no way that you can tell me that the Black Ops Pass that they were pushing so hard for only allowed 2 maps for us to have. They remastered 2 maps, which is okay in a sense. I enjoy playing them. They didn't really remaster them, they just made them nighttime, basically. And then we have 2 other maps. That's not okay, in my opinion. I feel like my money is too valuable to be getting kind of brushed around off to the side. Treyarch is not listening to the multiplayer community. They're really focusing hard on Blackout. I understand that Battle Royale is a big thing right now, and they're trying to make money. However, if you go back and look, the whole core of Call of Duty has a multiplayer community. They're really focusing hard on Blackout experience, and I feel like the way everything is going down as of right now is not the way to go. I feel like, just like I was saying in simplest terms, we're being cheated. You know, we're getting little things like this every 70 days, something like that. 70, 80 days. You know, it's just not right. We may get some new maps every once in a while, but I don't know. I think we're being cheated. I really do. On a side note, for Blackout, right now it is double merits. If you're trying to get to that level 80, go ahead, hop on in, drop in with some friends. You know, Ambush is live now if you like to do just sniping, stuff of the sort. And the last recording, I talked about some of the best things that you can do as far as Ambush, and that's going to be, make sure you have mobility or skulker or something of the sort. Make sure you have a sniper rifle that you're comfortable with, and make sure that you have a Bowie knife, because the circle never stops. You get one initial circle, you get to that, and then it constantly closes in to the final circle. And every game that I played so far, it has become a big melee battle in the end. So it can be kind of a, how to put this in PG, kind of becomes a mess. That's what I'll say. I'll say. I really want something else, but a mess. And I don't know. I like the map, or I love the map, but I like the mode. Probably one of my favorite modes in the game entirely. They did some armor changes. I talked about those, and if you want to go check those out. also, I told a story about how today I received my Scuff Vantage controller back. Gave the backstory of I bought the controller in October, had it, used it for a couple weeks, and started having some connection issues. I've had issues, or I had connected to the PlayStation. I did buy it custom to where it was only, and I don't know. I'm glad I did it like that because there's no signal to send back and forth between the system and the controller. And I emailed them. I was like, "Hey, I'm having some issues. This is what's going on." Thumbsticks were kind of out of whack. Even in the wired mode, it wouldn't stay connected to my PlayStation. So while I was, I'll go ahead and find a game or something so you have something to watch in the background. I'm kind of making this boring. But they just over time, like they got the controller on the 9th of January, today being the 1st of February, and they had it. They said, all right, it'll be about a week. We'll send it back to you. It's like, okay, cool. Well, that was 3 weeks. Today I got an email telling me that I had a package that was going to be delivered today. The box was bigger than the one that I sent the controller in, the original box. I get it, and the box tells me it's a wireless controller, which was odd because I sent them a wired. So they rebuilt the controller, and for anyone who doesn't know, Scuff is a company that goes for every little dollar that they can. They were charging almost another $100 for you to get the wireless capability. Also, they were adding like another $20 or something like that for you to get a case for it and keep it safe and all that other stuff. Well, if I'm already spending $180 on a controller, I think it ought to come with all that.
Threat removed.
My opinion. But it all come in. They upgraded all of that stuff, turned it into the wireless wired, sent me the case for it. They did quite a bit, and I'm kind of grateful that they did that, but I'm not. You know, if I wanted it to be wireless, I would have ordered it wireless. But it's a feature I have now, so I don't know. It was like an extra $100, and they did it for free, so I'm not really upset with it. But no, it's a really good controller for anyone that is looking to spend money on a controller. I did have the Infinity 4PS Pro, which was an older model. It was the original Pomage controller. I got it, used it while my controller was being fixed. You know, it just recently started having some issues, but that's mainly because the controller itself is just old. But other than that, I think that's about all I have for you today. I did paint cans into Blackout for you to unlock camos instead of like headshots and stuff of the sort. Because I don't know if you know this, but headshots in Blackout is impossible, especially when you need a specific weapon. So being able to unlock the camos through paint cans is a lot easier. Last game that I played, I was able to pick up like 11 paint cans or something. And so I feel like that's a much easier system than if we were to have to do headshots on specific weapons. So, other than that, last game that I played, I was able to pick up like 11 paint cans or something. And so I feel like that's a much easier system game. And then I will see you all tomorrow. It'll be Pro Series play tomorrow. maybe a Rocket League video. I may see if C-Town wants to hop in on that. And if he does, it may be a dual comm tomorrow. But if he is tied up, then it'll be just me. You get to hear just me. I'm sorry. I know you enjoyed him. I'm sorry. But other than that, we're done. So I will see you all tomorrow. Deuces.
Enemy medic down.